Good morning, it's about 10 o'clock and welcome to the video. This is the first video in a short series I'm going to be doing over the next month of March in 2021. Put quite simply, as you've probably seen by the title of this video, it's going to mainly focus on my getting back into good physical fitness for when I go back to work come April. Those of you who know me personally will know that I'm a lifeguard. So I have to maintain a certain standard of fitness for my job. I put in considerably more effort than is necessary for the job, but I do it because I have a strong passion. I have a strong passion for physical health and just general, healthy living. So I'm about to head out to meet a colleague of mine. I've bought a bicycle off him so I can do some cycling. A lot of people will probably be screaming, why don't you just go for a run? Believe me, I would love to go for a run. It would probably do me better considering my job is around swimming and running is a lot closer to swimming. But for health reasons, I actually cannot run. So cycling is sort of going to be my new best friend at the moment until I get into a position where I can start running again. So yeah, that's what the series is going to be about. So I'm going to head off and get the bike, and I'll see you in a minute. I'm back. I'm a week on now, so it's a week later. Tomorrow this video is coming out, literally right down to the last minute, just to do some final changes to footage that I've recorded, purely because I wasn't happy with what I'd filmed before. I just thought I could, make it a bit better. So yeah, I've got the bike. Had some issues with it when I got it off him. Had a flat tyre. The back tyre was on the wrong way round, and by that I mean the tyre, not the whole wheel. So everything was on there, but the tyre, because it's a directional tyre, it had to be the opposite way round to what it was. So it would have got really worn if I'd left it that way. And I bought a few new inner tubes for it just to be safe. But yeah, no, that's all good. Sorted. I'm going to get onto the workout portion of this video in a minute. I just want to explain kind of what I've done this last week, and a little bit about where I'm going to be going with it in the next week. So this week has been purely for muscle activation. Like, to start with, it was very, very light, sort of not really pushing too hard. I was doing very low numbers of reps to what I'm capable of. I well and truly could have gone harder, but it is purely come down to I don't want to injure myself at the very start of this 4-week thing and then not be able to do anything for a week, because that would completely defeat the point. I've done 2 cycles and I've done 5 very light strength workouts, mainly consisting of push-ups, sit-ups, and different variations of those, and just basic exercises. I did attempt to do pull-ups on my door frame, but I've decided that I'm not going to attempt to do that in the future. I've got another idea that I'm going to detail in the next video that's going to be 10 times better. The reason I'm not doing the door frame is because the edge of the door frame is really, really sharp on my fingers. Anyway, moving on. I'm going to cut to the workout portion and then we'll finish up the video. Okay, so straight in with the press-ups. Just standard press-ups. I've got my arms coming in about 45 degrees to my body, so not right out 90 degrees like many people might do, but then not right into the body either. And I just find that this gets a better activation on the upper arms and across the chest. Second up, straight into the sit-ups, no delaying, just trying to get a little bit of a circuit to it. So I did all of these exercises 2 times around, just to make sure that there was enough work done, but I wasn't overdoing anything. So apologies for the framing, but if you watch me doing the sit-ups, I'm going all the way down, stretching my shoulders out, trying to get that full stretch on my core right out and opening up my whole diaphragm at the bottom of the sit-up, just to try and get as much range of motion out of the sit-up action. Now I go into my shoulder taps. This is a really good exercise for your sides of your core and your upper back and your traps. Trying to get as much tension in your upper back and your core as possible. Into my my raised press up. So here, as you can see, my body's quite level in terms of the positioning, and that's good because it gets slightly more pressure onto your shoulders as you're doing your push-ups. Into my heel taps. Really good side core exercise. Gets a really strong activation in the core muscles. Here we go. Final up, wide arm press ups. Not quite out at 90 degrees, but as you can see, my hands are quite far apart. So that when I come down, my forearms are staying pretty much vertical. Right, so that's pretty much everything that I have for the video. So with that, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.